on the Chesapeake Bay in Maryland.
Fishing's a little slow, but conditions are great.
Captain Troy is fishing for striped bass.
I started fishing when I was 8 years old.
For this fifth-generation charter boat captain, working the water and helping clients reel in their catch is both a job and a passion.
I've been off and on, but this was supposed to be my retirement. Come out here and do this, and it doesn't work out.
But Captain Troy says mounting regulations are choking his business. The most recent coming from the state, a rule limiting the amount of striped bass his boat can carry from 2 fish per person down to 1.
Every year they ask for something else. You need to sacrifice a fish. You need to use circle hooks. We comply with everything, but it just never stops.
The watermen here say if the rules keep coming, the industry could face total collapse.
It's death by 1,000 cuts. With the charter industry, they've basically just annihilated to the point where our charter industry now 70% are insolvent.
Captain Rob Newberry with the Delmarva Fisheries Association says many watermen have already been driven out. He estimates 50 boats in this area alone are now up for sale. Dozens of people, he says, who've left behind financial futures and tradition.
Definitely yes. I mean, because now we've got an administration that's looking at the problem and the cause, not just the regulation.
But now, a glimmer of hope.
So by doing this, we're going to give you back your lives.
It came in April earlier this year when President Trump signed an executive order restoring American seafood competitiveness, with language that would unburden commercial fishermen from costly and inefficient regulation, including suspending, revising, or rescinding regulations that overly burden America's commercial fishing. That order has empowered more than just Maryland watermen, but fishermen all along the East Coast, from Maine lobstermen to North Carolina shrimpers.
They're really going to put us out of business and take away 90% of our income.
Now suing regulators to claw back those rules. But some warn that could come at a cost.
We are seeing that the population is overfished, and we have seen 6 consecutive years in a row of low reproduction and juvenile striped bass that we're seeing.
Environmentalists like the Chesapeake Bay Foundation argue the science is clear. Populations like striped bass could go extinct, and to save them, regulations are necessary to sustain the fishery long term.
And allow those industries and livelihoods that rely on a healthy and robust striped bass population to rebound as the fish does themselves.
But armed with an administration they view is on their side, the watermen say they refuse to back down.
This is our last stand. I mean, this is our little bighorn.
As for the watermen's lawsuit, a federal court recently dismissed it, but the watermen say they plan to appeal it to save their livelihoods. Reporting in Maryland, I'm Amy Lowe.